everybody.
Good morning. We put the chat out on that side.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then that one's, should we say go live? Did you put the title in?
Oh,
You have to put a title in. Oh, thank you. Can you also grab the other coffee from the K-Cup machine? Thank you. Okay, wow. We are live. Will you look?
Yeah.
Dad, will you see if there's a cute plate over there? I think there's one on that cart right there. There's a white flat rectangle plate. It's like, good morning. We're a little bit late.
We're not rushing at all.
We're rushing around a lot. Okay, and then I got one more coffee on the K-Cup machine. These look amazing. I'm so excited to eat them. Yay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, perfect. And then do you want to mic up and close the door and pop squat?
We only have 3 mics.
We only have 3 mics, yeah.
Well, I can turn a different one on if we need it. If mom comes in here.
If mom jumps in, we can trade places. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
We did a baking challenge and it went, as you can see.
It went swimmingly.
Yeah. And then we got caught in a meeting and did not get out. My mom's actually still in there.
Yep.
So I don't even know where to put this. Okay.
Here.
Okay.
It's good.
We're good.
We're good.
I don't even have the coffee of the month box. That's how behind we are. Oh, well, it is what it is.
Is it somewhere I can go get it?
It's on my desk, but I don't know if it has labels.
I mean, it's fine.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry about
We'll
it.
just do it like
it's
this.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
We have real life examples of the things.
We have real life examples.
So you know what beats that.
So this month was Pretty in Pink.
Literally nothing on this is pink.
Gross. The sorbet-ish.
Okay, so to be fair, this is supposed to have a red top with a pink inside.
It does have a pink inside.
It does have a pink inside.
Well, it's more like flesh
But there's
toned.
also like raisins or something in here.
No, there's no raisins. Those were cherries.
Oh.
Cherries are what made them inside the middle pink.
I don't know if you guys can see this as you turn it, the giant cherry in there. So we did a bake-off, which was actually pretty fun.
And before we go to any judging, I must inform you that the previous champion is our very own COO, Laurie Shaw.
Oh, she wears a sash.
It was critically important for her to have her trophy while she was baking in the kitchen last night, going, remember, I'm the champion.
Yeah, she recorded an entire video for you.
We got a good laugh out of it editing it.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes ago when we started.
Lucille Ball with the chocolate things going in front of her. This is what the video reminds me of because it's ridiculous.
Which we do have it to play for you. But we can go ahead and start with Pink Sugar Cookie because they're beautiful. And Jessica made those for us. So you want to give out Pink Sugar Cookies?
I picked a really good morning to mic up.
Like, Dad, sit down. Put a mic on. And then we also have our coffee, our Pink Sugar Cookie flavored coffee to try with it. Are they good? She said she likes
a good cookie.
It's a good cookie.
That has enough salt,
Morning,
too.
Bill. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good cookie.
Good job, Jessica. Good job on the Pink Sugar Cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Winner, winner.
That's delicious.
Now, this is the Pink Sugar Cookie coffee.
Flavored coffee, yep. Like they're hot. I just brewed them.
Wow. I don't like flavored coffee, and that's pretty good.
With the Pink Sugar Cookie?
Yeah.
Even better.
It's really good.
So maybe make Pink Sugar Cookies and drink Pink Sugar
I
coffee?
honestly think that's just a good combination. Eating a sugar cookie and drinking
you
coffee.
You can't screw it up, right?
It's so good.
Coffee.
That would be the
so
perfect
good.
Like
pair.
it does taste good, but I think eating this and then drinking coffee just makes it better.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm literally like dying. I was running through the warehouse in Hallie,
I
and
know,
Caitlin gave me the funniest look. They're like, I'm like just grabbing K-Cups as quick as I can.
I'm sweating as well.
I forgot to brew the coffee. Whoops. It's brewed now.
Okay, the frosting is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to have a lot of butter in it.
Thumbs up.
That's what makes it good.
Thumbs up on the pink sugar cookie.
Yeah.
We love that. And then Patti made Pink Vanilla Cupcakes.
Pink Vanilla?
And she's on vacation this week. She was supposed to be staining her deck, but with all the rain, I don't think they got to that project.
That did not happen.
But she still has some vacation days, so that's where she is. But she dropped off the beautiful pink cupcakes for us. I feel like this is going to be another really good coffee combo. I'm going to try the coffee first.
Yeah, that's what I did this time.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be so good. I mean, it's good on its own.
I'm a mess.
I wish we could send these treats through the camera to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Jessica and Patti are both bakers, so theirs went off without a hitch. To be fair, I just pulled these out of the fridge, and I think
they are a little cold.
They were supposed to sit out. So Patti, I'm sorry, you're going to have an unfair disadvantage here.
She ruined your chances a little bit.
Well, these are just out of the fridge too, so those are
supposed to be. Yeah, they are.
They're not supposed to be room temperature?
No.
Macarons?
Definitely not.
Macaroons?
Out of the freezer is the best. Okay, the frosting on this is so good.
It is. Is that a buttercream, you think?
I don't know, but it's really good, Patti. But I totally ruined your chances on the bottom there, so I apologize.
Yep, 1000%.
It's still cold. But the coffee's good.
Yes, it is. It smells really good.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see the macaron video. We were dying watching them this morning.
To not belly laugh while I was videoing it was the hardest thing.
Well, I'm trying to edit it, right? Because it's like 30 minutes of video. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Like every 30 seconds, something dumb's has. So that's so hard to get rid of any of it.
Her facial expressions. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I got it down to like 23 minutes, but I'm like, I don't even know how to shorten it anymore, and I'm trying to do it fast.
That's what I kept telling her. I'm like, this is gold. This is video gold.
Oh my
gosh, I don't know if it's
so
just because we know her. It's just because it's...
No, I think it's just funny. It's
so,
just funny. I think she needs her own cooking show. Ooh, that smells so good. So this is raspberry sorbet. Well, it should be. It's raspberry sorbet. Not loving the subscription pink box. Aw, I'm sorry, Cindy.
It's very pink.
Oh, I love pure raspberry. I always like when we do just a raspberry.
Yeah, that's good.
The aromas and the flavor just follows through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It tastes like it smells.
So I made the raspberry sorbet, and there's going to be a few disclaimers here. My mom did the grocery shopping, and she bought me frozen raspberries because she couldn't find regular raspberries, and then proceeded to leave them on the floor of my office all day yesterday. So I had to go buy raspberries last night to make this sorbet.
It also needed 24 hours to freeze.
It needed 24 hours to freeze, which I actually think it did okay. We ended up buying one of those Ninja Creamis, which don't do it. It's just a freaking blender. We've been looking at them for a while, but
well, the technology of it though is because the blade starts at the top of the container and mixes and pushes down to the bottom of the container, and then the blade it mixes all the way back up to the top. I mean, so it's a really good technology.
But it's raspberry.
Oh, there's no sweet.
I tried to add honey and sugar, but the second bite's better than the first. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like almost bitter.
It's like straight raspberry.
It's like it's had no sweetener in it.
And it has so much sweetener in it. I think the first bite's like a shock, and then the second bite's like better. You know?
I don't know what you mean by shock.
I don't know. I like bitterness, so I don't think it's that bad. I wish there wasn't any sweetener in it.
Well, I did a little bit of sugar and a little bit of honey to try to tone it down a little bit. I think it turned out good, but I just don't think raspberry's the best for...
Well, as far as a palate cleanser goes, that's perfect. Because it will cleanse your palate. That's its job. It's going to do its job.
It makes me excited to try like mango sorbet though.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be good, or like a Dole Whip.
I guess I'm just
I just found out about Dole Whip the other day. I didn't know this was a thing. I've never had it.
As many times as we've been to Disney,
never had it in my entire life. I didn't know it existed.
When we were kids, you guys never bought any of that stuff for us when we went to Disney.
No. Well, that's because your mother didn't want you spilling it on your outfits.
Right. Well, and could you imagine having to buy it for 5 kids?
Yeah, it ends up being $100 probably.
Well, everything's $100 there, so.
Yeah, but back then it was really different.
$100 was different back then.
We didn't have that, you know.
I guess I wonder. I was thinking this is sorbet, and I'm a fan of sherbet.
This is not sherbet.
No, this is much sweeter.
Much
different. This is sorbet, which is supposed to be really just the fruit most times. But
and it will cleanse your palate. It's a really good sorbet.
The texture, I think, turned out good, though.
No, it's honestly pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I love just the raspberry coffee to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the coffee's super raspberry.
Just drink straight out of the cup. That's
raspberry
okay.
EE.
So now we get to Laurie. And there is a video. We have video evidence. It's going to be 23 minutes. We did cut this down. It was really hard to choose what to cut out.
Yeah.
She chose macarons. She chose this. We gave her first pick of the recipes. She had no clue what she was picking. And she picked it.
She said this was forced upon her in her video.
Absolutely not.
She definitely got first pick. So we can drink the coffee.
She just was like, oh, I like macarons. I'll make those.
I knew that, but I was unable to make commentary during the video.
The best part is we've gone several places and bought macarons, and every time she really only likes the Aldi ones. So she should know how hard it is to get right if she doesn't like them anywhere. But these are chocolate cherry macarons. And we have a chocolate cherry flavored coffee to go with it. Which I don't think we've done chocolate cherry in a while. I love chocolate cherry.
No, that's good though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really good. So baking treats, who's in the lead so far?
The sugar cookie.
Oh yeah, sugar cookie by far.
I think so. I think Jessica's in the lead. I feel like sorbet can't even compete with those. Like,
no, it's something you do
so
between
different.
the baked goods.
Well, this one had a very unfair advantage being cold.
Patti. The top is really good.
Yeah, it tastes really good. It's just cold. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like potato salad. Like, don't give me cold potatoes. That grosses me out.
This coffee
potato
is
salad's
delicious.
supposed to be cold.
Yeah, I know it's gross. I don't like it.
So before we go ahead and eat these macarons, we would love to show you the process video.
Oh.
And we hope you enjoy as much as we do, and hopefully you guys can hear it. It's a lot of muttering.
Yeah, it's also the volume's weird. I tried to help, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Okay. I don't think it's quite room temperature, but I waited.
We're not going to be able to hear it.
So I think this is the most difficult part of where things can go really wrong quickly. But we're going to try it. So it says in a stand mixer with a whisk attached.
Do you like our trophy in the front? I don't know if you can hear us both.
You should be able to. I know there's like quiet and loud parts too. So it's not.
On medium high.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. Glad you love the chocolate cherry. Let us know if you guys can hear her in the video.
Until they become foamy. Then add in the cream of tartar.
Her facial expressions.
Look, this is the best part. She's like, maybe I need more light. And then she turns the lights back to the exact same level.
We're both on already.
I see a bubble.
You can see a bubble.
I can see a bubble.
Then add in cream of tartar.
She doesn't even know what these ingredients are either. Can you guys hear the video?
I see bubbles.
Yeah.
I love that it's on the slowest setting. It's like medium high. It puts it on the lowest setting it can be on.
We were debating whether or not she had the whisk in at this point.
She had to ask me if that was a whisk.
like Laurie is in a tunnel. Yeah, she's not very loud in this part.
The audio was horrible. I don't know how they filmed it.
She does get better.
Just on her phone.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, this first part, apparently my finger was over the microphone. So I switched it to a stand.
So she's debating. It says to do it into a foam. And she sees bubbles. So she's confused.
Then add in the cream of tartar. Turn the mixer on.
You can hear both. Good.
Add in the granulated sugar. Make sure to add it in very slowly so that the meringue doesn't deflate.
You did add that hand was helpful.
Until the sugar is added to the mixer.
It was hard to hold the camera that long.
I know. I should have sent you home with a stand.
I have real cameras and stuff.
She bought a clamp countertop.
She does get louder. We'll try to narrate this part. She says it's not foaming. Probably because she has it on 2 instead of medium high.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Oh, there. We bumped it up to 4. We're almost at medium.
She does not know how to use her mixer.
Oh, that's way better. Like, what does foamy mean?
She said, what does foamy mean?
Okay, I think it's getting there.
Thinks there's progress.
Like it's all supposed to be foamy?
Yes.
When in doubt, throw the ingredients in.
Yeah, just go for it.
I mean, if it's all foam, there's nothing left.
We've been dying watching her all morning.
I like how she just...
It's really foamy.
It's really foamy.
Get really foamy in there.
She finally put it up to medium, and it started doing what it was supposed to do.
Amazing.
Oh.
She gets impatient at some point and just dumps it.
That's what she said. A couple times she does that. She's like, I was bored, so I just...
Oh, I think deflate means it's the bubbles go away. We don't want the bubbles to go away. Okay, we got lots of bubbles.
No problem. We got bubbles.
This doesn't look like you should eat it.
That's my concern also, is this doesn't look like you should eat it.
Okay, I think this is actually really good. Maybe beginner's luck. It'll be fine.
Oh, we are watching your video.
It's very foamy.
Okay, the chef has arrived, so I'm going to depart and let her...
No,
Okay.
or not.
And then I
She'll be back.
turn to our highest setting and whisk until stiff peaks form. Okay. This is good. Okay. Highest setting.
He still only goes to 8, right?
Yeah, she only ever goes to 8 out of 10.
Highest setting. Close enough.
I didn't know that, though.
You literally read highest setting.
I know, but I didn't know. No, look at it.
It's on 8 out of 10. The whole one. You can clearly see when it goes up another stage.
Are you just watching my full motion of that?
Almost.
I kept trying to edit stuff out.
Oh my gosh, I don't think it's really on. My whisk thing is... Oh, last time my beater wasn't on all the way, so I was worried it was going to fall off. You guys like my
What
trophy?
if I wait like 10 minutes and I don't have a peak?
We've been doing this for 10 minutes. Probably because you're not on high.
Oh yeah, I cut out a little bit of just
It took
concerned
forever.
faces. No talking, just concerned faces and her watching very intently.
We're reading the directions 25 times.
Okay, it says once the sugar, using a spatula, fold it in half to dry it until
Yeah,
highly
you were quiet.
fold it
You
in
get
the
louder.
dry ingredients until it reaches a flowing lava consistency.
Oh, the flowing lava
You should
threw
be
you
able to
off.
make a figure 8 with the batter before it breaks. As soon as you reach this consistency, stop mixing. If you overmix the batter, the macarons won't rise.
Oh gosh. So many concerned faces. Oh, your volume of the mixer picked up, and not her.
Yeah, I tried to do what I could. It was just so bad.
Yeah.
It's doing something. It looks like meringue.
Doing something. Progress.
Kevin wouldn't help me at all.
As he shouldn't.
Just tell me what a peak is.
Just tell me what a peak is.
What's a peak?
What's a peak?
I mean, I feel like if you did it up, you'd get a peak.
If you did it up, you'd get a peak. Yes, you would.
It's looking pretty good.
It's looking like something.
Is it done?
Are you bored?
Oh, I cook on high. This was a lesson in patience.
You're supposed to be on high.
Yeah, you're not even cooking on high.
You're like good enough. That was in there a long time.
Coal and the other ingredients.
I cut out a lot of you just.
Oh, this took forever. My wrist was so sore.
It's just the face.
You're so irritated by this.
Just talking to yourself, stirring it.
I mean, maybe I could just do it. I mean, it says gently. It doesn't say I need to do a little bit.
Just gently, not a little bit.
So I just put it all in. But I think the sifting would have been better.
Yeah, this part you can't hear at all.
Maybe it'd be better than macarons.
Little brownie macarons.
Okay.
Well, brownie macarons would be awesome.
Yeah, they would.
Just be brownies.
Okay, as soon as you reach this consistency, stop mixing.
Yeah, you have to throw a couple more mixes in there.
Line a large baking sheet with a silicone mat.
Oh, this is the absolute drama of this.
Jessica, need a silicone mat to use?
Correct.
So I think we're good.
Do I talk like this to myself all
Yes,
the time?
Yes,
all the time.
literally all the time. You're just talking to yourself.
I don't have a piping bag or whatever it was. So I used a Ziploc, which I thought was pretty ingenious of me.
That's literally what you're supposed to do.
That's what a piping bag is.
Oh, I was proud of myself for my.
I mean, they have
innovation.
special bags.
You needed help.
I asked the cameraman to help me because this bowl was really heavy. It's beautiful though. I only use it like once every 3 years.
Well, it's decoration. So.
I know, it's very dusty. I had to clean it.
Very tricky.
Okay, so now I need to
This is my favorite part.
hold the piping bag perpendicular and pipe 1 inch round. Okay.
1 inch, she says.
Well, it said to do it 1 inch, so it looked kind of about 1 inch.
Circle is maybe 1 inch.
Why is that so funny? Should you measure it?
It's just you just eyeball an inch. You don't have
It
to
was
measure.
a little bit more than an inch. It was like an inch and a half, I think.
She literally just measured it. Oh my god, the first time we saw that, we couldn't even breathe. It's the third time, and it's still funny.
you just do like little dots.
I love
You don't need to
the
measure.
measurement to still
Who's our
have.
judges? Oh, you already judged them?
We haven't done yours.
Oh,
Did you try
okay.
the cookie?
No.
The cookie. You can just try up Dad's stuff.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll just try it. And people can have that.
Dad's
You
trying
could just
so
hear
hard
Dad
not to
wheezing,
laugh.
sort of, in the background.
It tastes like a Crumbl cookie.
Yeah, they taste really good. This one's got unfair because I didn't pull it out of the fridge in time, but the top's really good.
Maybe I could flatten.
Maybe you can flatten them. They just look like piles of poop.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's raspberry.
It's very raspberry.
That it is. And I added more like honey and sugar and stuff to try to calm it down.
It did look like little piles of poop. It was kind of grossing me out, honestly.
The way it flops over on itself is so gross.
The focus.
She had to measure to make sure they were exactly an inch.
Yep. Dad just laughing is so funny.
That's what he said. He's like, it's so hard for me not to just laugh.
Just looking up. They started off okay and then progressively just.
I don't know why.
Oh my god.
Now they just look like little turds for sure.
Yeah.
This is so disgusting. I don't even know if I can eat this after this image. Okay. You have to do more poop. Oh, some of them are perfect. So
I don't think even one of those is.
Because some of them got a little weird. Okay. Another baking tray.
Betty Crocker at her finest. That's true.
So we're
I'm gonna say they look better.
Yeah,
than
they
I
look
thought
better
they
here.
would. And some of them do have the little like feet things.
And is that what feet are? The edges?
You know, it's not crazy because I didn't feel like there was much in that bowl. The true test, I think, will be in. I think these have to sit.
The true test is gonna be for them to sit.
Just the paper towel on her face.
If they don't rise, then we have an issue.
Just check it away.
I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, what is that? How did a paper get in there?
Just out of
I'm
nowhere.
so confused.
Like these last like little drips. Like she's really fighting for
so
it.
It looks like I'm milking a cow.
I feel like I'm performing at class.
You had to get every little bit.
Okay. She leaves like 2 poops on the side. Oh my gosh.
Okay, some of these look perfect.
And then I'm like, oh, my family's just eating. It's okay. I just sneezed.
And like,
We're gonna try to clean them up.
I don't even
That worked
know.
really well.
I thought it was pretty.
especially, although it looks like an exclamation point.
It looks like an exclamation point. That's my favorite because it does not look
Well,
like
I meant like those quotation bubbles, like the
Yeah.
whatever those things
Oh,
are.
like the speech bubbles?
Yeah.
They haven't.
They're not as bad as I think. It's like they're making their own little circles.
They're making their own little circles.
Okay. It's more over there.
Oh, they're just talking to yourself the whole time.
We are, let's see. Pick up the baking sheet and drop it on the counter to help bring in the air bubbles. Then use a toothpick to pop in invisible air bubbles.
The horror when they said drop it.
I feel like I shouldn't do it on that counter. Sorry.
There's definitely air bubbles, she says.
You probably should subtitle.
Right? I did.
I
Yeah.
know that I have a toothpick. Do I have a toothpick?
I think Dad might have been holding the
I
phone
think
on the sides and covering the
covering-
microphone the
covered
entire
microphone,
time.
yeah. He put it on a stand later.
Yeah, next time we just need to put it on a stand and have you mic'd up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to find
Because you can tell he just covered the
a
microphone.
toothpick or something. Get the air bubbles out as instructed. And they have to rest for 30 or 40 minutes because they get a skin on them.
A skin?
So can't wait to see that.
Get her face about it being horrified. I haven't seen any of this. Oh, she's really quiet now.
Yeah, I can't.
1.5 cups of powdered sugar.
I'm just making the frosting now.
You're making the frosting. Is that the middle part?
Yeah.
Why is it so flesh toned?
Because it just has the only color that you put in is the little tiny bit of this cherry stuff.
There's just a couple minutes left of this. And then we can try this masterpiece.
That's the cherry stuff. So that's the cherry stuff I had to make the night before. This is like a multi-day process.
Okay.
But it's going to go.
I didn't even see that.
You didn't even turn it in. You're just like holding it. Oh, there you go. Oh my God. I'm scared to leave it.
But the butter's all smushed in there. It was all in the center.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. We tried to get it out.
I can see your confusion. She's like, oh.
So I was smushing the butter out.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I forgot this part coming up.
Oh my God.
Like, what do I do? He wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't help me at all.
Good.
Just randomly stabbing through.
Maybe this knife will help. Usually if you just keep running the mixer, it will work itself out.
You know, my dog actually gets stuck in the fence.
I can't even
No.
That is definitely
Ella getting
coloring.
stuck in the fence.
Ella gets stuck in the fence all the time, like Winnie the Pooh. That's what I felt like. The butter was all stuck in there. So she'll only get her head out, and she can't. She's like Winnie the Pooh. So I have to go rescue her all the time. Oh, gosh.
She's holding the bowl for dear life. Look how terrified you are to turn it on. Oh, my God.
Okay. This is working better.
Patti says you picked the multi-day process.
To make frosting.
Oh, my God.
Cream the butter and powdered sugar together until smooth.
Oh, gosh.
It's not stuck anymore, so I think it's gonna.
It's
be
not
good.
anymore.
It's working its magic. So you can make frosting with just powdered sugar and butter. No wonder I love frosting. It's basically butter with sugar added.
Yes, you can make.
Okay, it's doing its thing. I do feel like now that it's not so powdery, I can turn it up a little bit.
I love your hesitation about turning it up too.
It scares me. There's no water component to make it like it looks like eggs right now. It looks like scrambled eggs.
Oh gosh. Baking, you're so good at baking.
I feel like it should have like vanilla or something.
Vanilla does help.
I thought it should have liquid in it.
I think I've made frosting with just water and powdered sugar. Like it's like that running frosting. What's the cherry stuff you just put in?
It's the stuff I had to make the night before. I had to melt down cherries.
Okay.
But they didn't melt down great. And then you put it in the center.
That's why you
of
have
each of
the
them.
chunks.
Is that what the chunk thing is?
Yeah, that's what the chunks are. It's just
good.
cherry.
The chunks that we get to eat.
They're good. They're just cherry and sugar. Oh, this is going to be delicious. I can just tell.
Really delicious.
So this is almost over.
Yeah. There's like 2 minutes left. You get to. I don't know what you even taped. I haven't seen it. One more mix. I think it's good.
This part is so ridiculous.
I don't know how to get it off. This is how much I use.
It takes so long.
It looks good. Is that what you said?
Yeah, she goes, they look so good.
What if they turn out great? Guys, what if they turn out great?
I'm so impressed with myself right now.
She's whispering it to us too.
Trophy could be mine.
So far, Jessica's in the lead.
Well, now we're gonna do some dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
I guess to drizzle on.
Yeah, I had to do.
She
dark
also
chocolate and
just, I
drizzle.
cut it out, but she just like took the thing and like plopped it open into just a pan.
Are you melting chocolate right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're not double boiling.
No, I
she just
didn't
like
have to.
plopped it right in a pan, a dark chocolate bar.
Oh my gosh.
It worked.
Yeah.
You have to just be careful. I do chocolate like that occasionally. Okay.
But they do look good to
They
be
do
fair.
look good. Yeah.
And
do
they
look
even
good.
rose.
Yeah.
So these are the macarons. We're gonna let them.
Did you taste test them?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Vanilla and a touch of milk, Deborah says.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. that
Yeah.
But
makes
that's what
sense.
I felt like it needed some liquid
Yeah.
in it.
For sure.
Okay, it says to let them. Their feet should not move when touched.
The feet should not what?
Move when touched.
They do not move on their feet. Well, they look so pretty. I'm not gonna worry about
I think I'm not touching them.
That's probably a good call.
I don't know what their feet were, so.
it. Maybe they're supposed to rise a little higher. They look perfect. I think they look great. So we are melting chocolate and gonna assemble them a little bit later.
We did not get
We
an
did not get a
assembly
video of assembly, no.
I'm sure that went well. Go back to scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now we get to try these.
Delicious
And
macarons.
They honestly don't look bad.
They look beautiful.
Yeah. The
I
coffee
mean,
was really
if
good.
they were more uniform, whatever, I would buy this in a store
okay.
and try it.
I'm gonna try to get one without a giant chunk in it.
The chunks are
I
good.
guess the chunks,
chunks
the chunks
are
are everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's good. The texture is perfect.
I'm surprised they're not horrible.
I think they're delicious.
This tastes like a brownie with filling in it.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a chocolate
You actually
raspberry
get some of the
macaron.
like crush in the top.
It's a perfect texture in that little whatever. Like
Yeah.
the macaron texture that I
It's
like.
honestly better than some of the ones I've had that taste like styrofoam.
Like, I actually like this. Normally, I don't like them.
I don't like them either. Well, I only like Aldi's
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like the texture of them usually, but this has that like the thick texture and then the mushy, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Were you supposed to put salt in it at all?
Mm-mm.
Despite how they look, I think she
they're
won.
beautiful.
I'll give her the trophy for that. What about you?
I still think the sugar cookies are better. They need salt. Like just
Do you
a
think
little
the
bit.
sugar cookies are better?
Yeah.
I say I don't
I
They
like
need a
crumble
little bit of
cookies.
salt.
I don't
think
like
the
crumble
dark
cookies.
chocolate helps with some of that. Yeah, I think they're pretty good.
I think they're really good. I mean, for my first attempt at macarons, I think they even look pretty.
I'm gonna say some of them don't look good.
Yeah, but the ones
Like,
that do,
but
like
the ones that look
I could have
good.
taken out the ugly ones and only given you guys the pretty ones, which is
I
what I
think
would
they're
have
pretty
done.
good.
I think we need to have a vote internally in the warehouse or something.
I don't know. I like them.
No, I mean to see who wins because there's a trophy.
Yeah,
There
we
is
can
a
do that.
trophy involved. We can have
We
an
can do
internal
that.
vote.
We can
We need
get.
to
Why
have a
don't we get
vote.
4 people? Don't tell them who made anything and have them taste all of it.
I feel like mine doesn't need to be. It's not like a baked good. It doesn't even like. It's like
It's
a
a tough
weird
one.
outside outlier, you know.
I think it's between those two.
And Patti, the cupcakes are my fault on that one. Well, they might be better now, but it also could be
I liked
because
the
they were in the
cupcake
fridge.
better than the cookie, actually.
The top was really good.
Patty asks
But I
How-
don't like crumble cookies. Like I just don't like their cookies.
how hard was making
most part.
those on a scale of 1 to 10.
It
for you?
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that hard.
It was just time consuming.
It was just so time consuming. I mean,
Patti
forever.
says my cupcakes were not good.
The top I liked the frosting.
The cupcake.
The frosting's really good.
The sugar part's good.
The middle, I think, because we had to put them in the fridge and stuff, that kind of ruined it for you.
I would have given the cupcakes second place.
Behind what?
Mine.
She just doesn't like the cookies.
Oh no, the cookies are really good cookies.
No, I just don't like that cookie.
They
taste like nothing to me.
And I feel like I should have done like a raspberry sherbet.
But I love it's just
like
because
sweeter.
they taste just like the Crumbl cookie. They're perfectly done. I just
they were dry, Patti. The fridge didn't help that either. I didn't know if it was just the fridge.
Okay, so we'll have to get some more people in to get a winner.
Yeah, but what was your favorite coffee this month? I mean, you can just drink out of this. Is pink sugar cookie.
Oh yeah, I want to try them.
Like we tried them all.
You didn't put cream in it?
Oh, the cream's right there, Mom. We didn't even start our live on time. I was still
you haven't even tried
No,
the
we
coffee?
tried
No,
them.
we tried
Oh,
them.
tried
Just
them.
black.
Okay.
The raspberry was super good, and so was the chocolate cherry.
It's off game.
The pink sugar cookie with the sugar cookie was
that was
such a
actually
good
super
combo.
good. Yeah.
Oh, the pink sugar cookies.
Patti
really good.
said the cookie was a Crumbl cookie dupe.
What is the PVC?
Pink Vanilla Cupcake.
Okay.
Pink Vanilla Cupcake because I was not on time.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that meeting to last over an hour.
No, I did not either. I felt bad. I just
But it was
ran
good.
out. And then I was like running through the warehouse.
Yeah.
Trying to, because
I know, because did you even
I was
know where
glad I walked into your office
my
and just started
macarons?
editing.
Did you even know? And then
no,
CCM?
Dad had to find them.
Yeah.
Chocolate cherry macaron.
That's super good. They're
Super
all
good.
super good.
I'm between the raspberry or the chocolate cherry being my favorite.
I don't know, that pink cookie. That cookie's pretty delicious.
That cookie was
Sugar
pretty
cookie
good. I didn't know if it
good.
was just the coffee or the cookie and then drinking the coffee.
We should post that sugar cookie recipe. It is a Crumbl dupe, but with the coffee, it is
It's so good. It's such a good
And
pairing.
if you're a professional baker and would like to make macarons and show me the correct way to do it.
Deborah?
Yeah. You can ship some here.
Although, I mean, I was just shocked they rose. Whatever that means.
Well, and we just got some from Sam's Club. We got some from a bakery.
And I threw them away.
And they were gross. Yeah.
I didn't even like them.
All these are always good.
Caitlin in the warehouse, I guess she, it took her 6 times to get macarons that looked like mine, she said.
I've heard that it can be really hard.
She was in a culinary program.
Yeah.
She's like, no, those look good.
So maybe the lack of precision is it.
I think it was beginner's luck because I don't even know what a peak is.
Oh, we saw you measure and then you were talking about foam parties forever. We cut that part out.
Oh, yeah.
She's
well,
like,
it looked like foam forever. And then I'm like, oh, it was fun. We went to foam parties in Mexico, but foam's gross if you dance in it.
Oh, foam is so gross. They do foam parties at the kids' daycare in the summer, and the kids love it, but they don't like it.
Do you remember the one foam party? And it was in a club, a very crowded club. And then it was by electrical. So the water was by the electrical and it was going to start a fire.
Yeah, we kept looking at the speakers and we're like, is anybody going to
go up
deal
above?
with this?
So we went up above and just watched people.
Well, they put a big blow up thing on the dance floor. It's like a 2-story bar. So on the main level floor, they put a big bounce house type deal. But then the bubbles started exploding out of the bounce house.
I just want to get this straight. So you saw a fire hazard.
We're in Mexico.
And instead of being on the ground floor, you decided to go to the second floor where you are more vulnerable if anything happens in a fire.
No, there was an exit.
Yeah, there was tons of, you could get out pretty easily up there.
And we did.
Because you could go
we did
I'm just saying
somebody.
it sounded like you went
tell
upstairs.
somebody, one of the bodyguards, but he
didn't care.
I mean, it might not actually be a fire hazard because it might not be water.
It was sparking, but
yeah, it was definitely sparking on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
just electrocute everybody on the floor.
Well, that was at Senior Frogs in Mexico, so they obviously care a lot about what's going on.
It was pretty fun, though.
It was,
and
really
the paint
fun.
party was super fun too.
The paint party was fun. So. We didn't go prepared, so we didn't all have white clothes. So I had a white shirt that I really liked, and I had to
thank you for the person I was hiding behind. He did not know it was a paint party and had nice clothes on.
Yeah, they were like trying to hide under a table with us, and then we were like hiding behind them when they were like shooting it. Yeah, it was fun.
It's crazy.
It was.
So I'm actually gonna go you for the winner of this. Jessica second. Patti, I'm gonna go myself third. But I do like sorbet. I would actually eat my sorbet.
It was good. I think like lime juice or something.
It has lime juice, honey, and sugar in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the raspberries were like at the end of being ripe, and they only had 3 trays of them, and one was molded.
Okay.
So
that makes sense. You know what? It does taste. That's because it's obviously just the raspberry flavor coming through that, but they're that bitter almost.
But I got the texture right.
Yes.
No, the texture is good.
It's wonderful. And I didn't know you could make sorbet. I mean, I guess someone could make it. I didn't know.
Well, we got a Ninja Creami.
Oh, that's why. So normal people can't make it.
Which we've been talking about buying for a long time. And then when this came up, I was like, I think I'm just, because it took 24 hours to freeze otherwise.
Right.
So it was kind of cool. I mean, I put the ingredients in here and I had it stir it up, and then you put it in the freezer, and then I put it back on the machine this morning, and then I put it in sorbet mode, and it just like stirred it up again, and then I brought it here. I don't know. We have a chocolate chip cookie dough in the freezer to try tonight. Because you're supposed to let it freeze for 24 hours.
That sounds dangerous.
Why?
You just make all sorts of treats.
I don't think you would end up making any treats. Sedona would end up making treats that you'd get to take part in.
I was just talking to my daughter's cheer coach, because she's like, oh, I've been debating buying another Cricut. And I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Maybe I should talk to my mom, because she always thinks every time we get a craft thing or something cool, she's like, I'm going to get one too. And then it never leaves the box.
Sewing machine that you guys bought
Which I actually might take from you because it embroiders.
I have 2. I've got serger too. I almost have my craft room cleaned out though.
Well, I can just embroider.
You know what I'm going to say about these macarons? I would actually give those as gifts, like the pretty ones.
They were actually pretty good.
I would put them in a little box.
They
and
are
as gifts.
way better than I thought they would be.
Would you ever take the time to make them again though?
Probably. It wasn't that bad. I just would be really worried that, because I don't understand the terms of stuff, that they wouldn't rise.
I think
I'm
it's better.
shocked that they rose.
I think it's better that you have no idea what's going on.
I think if you made them again, because you halfway know what's going on, you'd be too nervous and you'd mess them all up.
I probably would. That's why my expectations for this project were extremely low. So when they came out and kind of looked like that, because I thought it would just be like Oreo cookies. Smashed between, just because the peak thing really threw me for a loop. I don't understand that thing at all. And then the lava batter. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that was very confusing to me.
And today was supposed to be a boys' takeover, but not all the boys ended up being here. So we will have them do a different baking challenge takeover. I think we have 2 more planned.
We do.
I think we should all go to Mom's house and bake, and we can film our creations.
Well, we were going to bake for you guys and let you have judge and have the stage.
But you guys can bake.
I mean, you can bake if you want.
No. You guys can go to my house and all of you can bake, and we'll film you.
You can bake all 4 items. I would love to see that.
I'll take on the boys.
Yeah.
It'll be a more fun.
All 3 is
3v1.
collectively as a team.
No, you guys each take one thing, I take the 4th, and we'll collectively, me versus the boys.
That'd be hilarious.
And we could all have to cook at the same time in the kitchen.
I think we should record
all I think we need to get Jessica to try her cookie versus your macaroon. That will determine the winner.
I think we need to have everybody try.
I just think it needs salt. That's my problem. Even though it doesn't call for it, I think it does.
It is almond flour, which I said if they don't taste good, that's why. Because it's almond flour, not real flour.
That's it. That would be the reason.
Oh, make sure Branson doesn't eat these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because they've got
almond.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is almond flour.
Yeah. Branson can't
I should bring one for Sedona. She'd like to try.
He does not. Well, he has a sesame allergy. Does he have almond? Almond too.
Yeah.
It is almond flour.
He had one almond the other day,
and
it's not like a traditional nut allergy though, where he goes anaphylactic. It's like his stomach gets really upset.
And there was no red dye. It was just the cherries. Cherries made the stuff pink.
Yeah, I think there was only red dye in the cookies.
Okay.
All right.
Should we go back to work?
We'll determine the winner later.
We hope you enjoyed this.
Yep.